Andrew McCart, iFLTV, delighted to be joined by the Leeds Warrior himself, Josh Warrington. Josh, fantastic performance, a tough 10 rounds for your comeback fight. How was it in there?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't a vintage Warrington by any stretch of the imagination. Certainly not like, even though well, it's said that the catch one wasn't classic, but like compared to like a Wood or Lopez, whatever. Well, Lopez's last 6 rounds. Yeah, I mean, I did what I had to do. I was annoyed myself. I said to my old man after round 8, I said, what is he still doing here? I think I tried too hard, but honestly, Andrew, I don't even know where to start on the fucking amount of demons I've gone through to just get here. I know it sounds silly because I choose to don the glove and I'm 37 fights deep and I follow fucking, everything to win domestically, European, international, and I'm a 2-time world champion. But, I say, like, how my career's gone over the last few years, it's just been up and down, mate. It's up and down, so.
Well, how much pressure did you feel or did you put on yourself coming into this fight? Because you did lay the gloves down in the ring, everyone saw it and everyone's thinking Josh Warrington is retired, but then you go back and you return, but then you look at your record, Jamie Ward mentioned that it's 1-6. So how much pressure did you put on yourself with all that to get this win tonight and step into that ring?
Yeah, well, lots. I mean, we took the fight, just what, the day before they announced the show, so I don't know, maybe 7 weeks, maybe 6 weeks of training. Right now we're ticking over, we're reasonably fit, but I'd probably only just walked into Matchroom a few weeks prior to saying that I want to continue, and I think we were looking towards June time, and then we got on our way, and you can't always have the luxury of like 12 weeks camps and shit like that, but got on our way and we're fit, strong, game planning all going well, all timing and stuff, and then had a few niggles, a few injuries and fucking throughout camps, and like, I thought, fucking hell, do I ever come back like this? Like, I'm not even fucking fully there yet, and it's just 1 or 2 weeks just pulling back, but then I thought, I think we need to roll the dice, because, if I can't, fucking, no disrespect to this guy, but if I can't roll the dice against this man, I should, at one time, I'd have been sat there, we'll get a phone call and say, yeah, fucking, I've been eating pizzas for so weeks, but I can still be this guy, so we decided to go ahead with it, and like I say, this week it's been an up and down fucking week, but I've had help of a mind coach and Vinny Shawman, and I want to thank him a lot because he's helped me a lot, and it's been a relief to talk to him, but it's nice to have exercised a few demons, that's for sure.
Definitely. And the opponent they had in Cannes, we saw him take Mick Conlan the 8th round, we saw how tough he was, your hands are all busted up, so we know his head. Mick Conlan actually said to me, he says, I hurt my hands on his head. I'm guessing you've done the same thing there. You hurt your hands on his head.
Yeah, I mean, we'd seen how fleshy he was around the midriff, and I caught him a couple of body shots early on, and the noises we're making inside were quite interesting. Obviously, you guys can't hear it, and the crowd can't really hear it, and the TV mics don't always pick it up, but they're making some interesting noises, and then I hit him in...
Can you do the noises for us?
Almost like he's getting to the... But then I think, 4 or 5, when I hurt him, I could feel his bloody skull through my gloves. I wear them clear to raise and the custom fit, and I could feel his skull through my head, and then I could see him like looking around and looking at my corner, and then I thought, he's uncomfortable, he's not in the moment, he's not in the zone here, so I thought, maybe a little bit too giddy. One more punch, and I've been him from bloody last week, and even when I was dropping a little feint, he were again making noises, like anticipating the shot coming, and I think I just got a bit greedy, a bit headhunting, forgot about the body, and I put him over, then I thought it'll be one more now, but survived, didn't it?
Well, that's it. And now all this week, Mick Conlan's been here. All this week, we've all been talking in the media about Mick Conlan's fight with yourself. Now, obviously, he's got the European title shot coming up, but he said to me that, listen, if that fight happens, I'll take it. I'm more than happy to fight Josh Warrington. I'm guessing you have the same sentiment that if Mick Conlan was put to you, you would say yes?
Yeah, most definitely. Mick's probably looked at that 140 upper deal. He's probably seen me this week and thought, Josh looks quite stocky and stuff, or whatever. But then this week you might have thought, oh, you know, it wasn't bad from Josh, but you know, I probably fancy my chances. So, you know, listen, he's concentrating on his fight with the European. Let him get out that way, and then we'll talk.
Does it interest you? Because obviously, when we think of Josh Warrington, we think Leeds, we think the crowd, we think the headline, we think Ellen Road, we think selling out big, massive, and that mad crowd that you bring. Obviously, there's no disrespect to Sheffield in this arena, it's a fantastic arena, but when we think of Josh Warrington, we're thinking mega crowds. So a fight with Mick Conlan with his crowd, and you've been there before in these type of fights, so when I put you and Mick together, as a fan, not just as a media guy, I'm like, I'll buy a ticket.
You know it's going to be. You know it's going to be loud, don't you? You know the way it's been mentioned. Mick's mentioned it himself. You know, regardless of what's happened with Mick's career, people love a fight. So he's got a big fan base in New York. He's got a big fan base in Belfast.
He mentioned New York to me.
Well, why not? Why not? You know, boxing fans love an away day. You know,
You've always wanted an away day,
I've always
Josh.
wanted one. So why not? Why not? It could happen. You know, I know. Maybe a few from me's side might not, you know, be the numbers it once was, and same problem from my side. But you know, Madison Square Garden's got the smaller arena.
Who's feet? Yeah.
Why not? Why not? It makes sense. He's an entertaining fight. I'm an entertaining fight. Let's make it happen. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Let me get this straight. Madison Square Garden, Mick Conlan, the Irish fans up there. You're going to bring an absolute army with you as well. Is that sort of the dream now as you come to this stage in your career? Because I can remember talking to you 3-4 years ago, Josh, and you were talking about fighting in the US and wanting that away day. You've yet to have it.
Yeah.
Is that still the dream that you want?
I'd like to. For those who've supported me, you see there, you know, I've had to promote this fight, and again, detriment to you know the matchroom and Eddie and Frank, and I do apologise for that, but like I say, it had to be for me, but they still turned out. They still turned out. You heard them tonight. You know, I took an handful of tickets. Because at first I think they thought the place would have sold out for Dalton, and I think you know, if I really pushed it, everyone would have been right behind me. But I just wanted to concentrate on winning, Andy, and like, you know, at times I do put a lot of pressure on myself, fighting from the big crowds, and I don't want to disappoint them. I don't want to disappoint those who paid their hard-earned money. I want to give them entertainment. Hopefully they will entertain tonight, but like I say, they'll be wherever. But yeah, man, let's that one. In America, to finish off to put fucking, or just tick the box or cherry on the top of the career, because a lot of lads and they're like, fucking at one point I won the world, and we were talking about Shakar and Gary Russell and Leo Santa Cruz, and there were some of my pals were saying, I've watched you since you're fighting fucking Hillsborough Leisure Centre or in Bolton fucking football ground in the hotel, you know what I mean? After the main event, on Scott Quigg's undercard, on Gary Sykes' undercard, and now we've gone from there to Leeds Arena 12 times, Manchester, Ellen Road, fucking Wembley, Edinburgh. To see him in
Are you going to stamp your foot in, Josh, and be like, right, I want New York?
What can I do? I wish I'd worn more of a diva. I wish I were more a diva. Maybe I meant to go the other way and brown tongue a little bit, but I don't know. I've asked very politely many times, but we'll see.
Josh, it would be remiss of me not to ask, obviously, two of your old opponents in Lee Wood and Kakachi are fighting in a couple of weeks. I just want to get your thoughts on that and how do you see this fight? Yeah,
I think it's an interesting fight, obviously, to both men who are a little bit older. I think that I meant him with Vanto at minute, because obviously he's had a good year last year, you know, coordinating himself. Lee's not boxing, side boxing.
When was that? 18 months?
Yeah,
19
exactly.
months?
And obviously he did what he had to do to get the win. You know, found that shot, but it wasn't a great fight for him up until that moment. So you can't really say that he's on great form. Yeah, he's got that power, but so has Anto. So I'm AJ Anto. I think both men could come out of it looking absolutely fantastic, but I think Anto edges it for me at this moment in time.
Well, Josh, absolutely honour to see you again in that ring. Always good to see you smiling and back in the ring and doing what you love. And listen, if anything, I really do hope you get that away day, because I can remember we spoke about it. So if any of the promoters are out there, get Josh Warrington and Mick Conlan at Madison Square Garden.
Cheers,
Josh,
mate.
thank you so much, brother, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you.
Thank you, champ. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Andrew.